Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you my limited color palettes which I like to create. So here you can see my sketchbooks. I swatch the colors which I currently use when I'm painting in a certain sketchbook. Just in a moment I will show you the examples of the color palettes. Okay, let me put it aside and I will explain the logic of the limited color palettes which I use, and will show you some examples. The first palette is not self-made, it's Vano muted color set. Here you can see the swatch of the colors which are in this palette. I didn't change anything. And that's one of my favorite store-bought palette with the set of colors. I like Vano the most because they're rich and they're soft, they're easy to re-wet when they dry, and it is easy to refill if you buy a tube of the same color, so you can just squeeze it into this box. What else I like about this box is that even if the pens are small, half pens here, you can easily use the big brush. That's my favorite, a big brush, because it doesn't touch colors next to it. Usually if you have smaller boxes like Daniel Smith, for example, you can see the colors are very close to each other, but you can still use it. But in this palette I use different logic. I put colors which I like to mix next to each other, and then I'm mixing two colors like this without using the cover. And especially in this box it's not very convenient to have it flat. You need to detach it. Okay, so let me put it back. I will explain what I have in this box a little bit later. What I do when I get a set of colors, first I try each color independently, and then I make the chart. So I will find the chart for this set. Yeah, you can see here. So it's like multiplication table, but for the watercolors. So here's the list of all colors, and here's the same list. And then I mix those colors. I mix it twice. Once I add more the color which is on the left, and in the second box I mixed more color from the top. So that way I'm able to get a little bit different mixtures to the same colors. For example, this one and that one, a mixture of indigo and quinacridone rose, but one is more purplish, another one is more blue. And the same here. I mixed olive with indigo and a little bit different shades. Of course, this is not the full list of the mixtures, because sometimes you can mix not just 2 but 3 colors, but anyway it gives me an idea of what I can get from just one set of colors. I have 12 colors, but the whole variety of different mixtures. And I usually do it for all my palettes which I make myself. And sometimes I do even these type of things. It's for opaque color palette. I have a video with this opaque color palette on my channel. And here the idea of mixtures is a little bit different. I take 2 colors and then mix it to get different shades. So again, 2 colors and different shades. 2 colors, different shades. So that I mixed everything what I found interesting. I really like how the buff titanium mixed with different colors. And one of my favorite mixtures is with the lilac. And since I keep all these palettes in the same sketchbook, I can get back to it whenever I need it and see which mixtures maybe I want to get in my next palette, so I can choose those colors. Since I have lots of different watercolors, I keep my favorite mixtures on some papers. Here you see some examples of mixtures of 3 colors. I was trying to get the most neutral gray, so using 3 different yellow, red and blue. So this is from that one. Also I have a separate sketchbook for all the colors which I own, so I can always find whatever I need. And here's one of my old palettes, which I don't have anymore because these colors moved to different palettes already. But I still have those notes if I need it later, so I can get back and find the color which I used there. Okay, so this is another sketchbook which I used to make swatches. Here I have not just swatches of the colors I have, but this is the swatch from the dot card of Daniel Smith. I bought the whole dot card for Daniel Smith watercolors and swatch them. So when I need to buy anything, I can check which color I like, which color I want, which color I need. And also if I have some similar color, I can find it in another sketchbook. And probably in this case I can avoid some repetitive colors, but not always. I like to buy watercolors, especially if it's something new. Yeah, I also have a list of watercolors by White Nights. So this is from my hometown. So these are all the colors which I currently have or used to have before. So I know another set which I'm having right now. These are the colors by California brand Da Vinci, the ones which I have in my collection. And I also have a dot card of these colors. Since I don't have space in that sketchbook, I made this swatch in another one. So this is how I organize all my swatches. And now let's look at some examples of my limited color palettes, which I currently have. I don't keep them all because sometimes I make a palette and then I reorganize it, or sometimes I just give this box to some of my friends. Let's get started with my biggest palette, and this is the set of watercolors by Nevskaya Palitra. A few years ago I decided to use only those colors because I have a lot of them, and I made myself a smaller version because originally they have very big boxes, which is difficult to carry around. So this is the small box with 24 colors. I have it closed. And this is the huge box with the 36 colors, which is of course impossible to carry around. I only use it when I paint at home. So I decided then to make my own set with, I guess it has 15 colors. The good thing about Nevskaya Palitra that they have full pens, so I can just take whatever I need. And also they have tubes which you can use to refill your pens. But with Nevskaya Palitra I really like to use their pens. Yeah, I also have a set of pastel colors by Nevskaya Palitra. I bought it recently on Amazon because I wanted to have this box. I haven't seen it before, so I wanted to have this box, but I found it not very convenient. So even if it holds 12 full pens, but I don't like how it stands on the table. But I'm still going to use it. Okay, now let's take a look at something else. This one has a few colors by Nevskaya Palitra. I guess this one is the swatch of the colors. And I have it somewhere in my sketchbook. Here it is. It was July 2021 when I used it. I like these small boxes because it's easy to carry in any bag. And if I take small sketchbook, small box of colors, and a small water brush, that would be enough for me to go outside and sketch. This one I already showed in one of my videos. There is a whole video dedicated to this palette only. That was my very first one, and I used it for half a year. I finished the whole sketchbook only with this set of colors, and I also finished 15 separate pieces. So I really like it. I will add the link somewhere here. I used to have this set of colors. I don't have it anymore because I gave it to my friend. But here you can see this list of colors a little bit bigger. I was trying to make a palette with just main colors, red, blue, yellow, and then added some additional colors like dark blue, some brownish orange, and green. If I need to add just one green, I used to add Berlin green because it's dark and grayish, and it's nice to mix it with the red, with the cold red. It gives almost black color, and if you add yellow you will get lighter green. And here you can see some examples of the mixtures. So I don't have this palette anymore. I will show you something else. Also, I don't have it anymore. It was in this box before. This box is my favorite now because of capacity. It's from Derwent set, but I found that set not very useful to take on location, so I took it away and used this box a lot to make my palette. And this palette was 2021-2022. So here's the list of colors. Also, it's kind of a universal palette. It has yellow, some orange and browns, and some reds, purple, blue, and 2 greens. So you can paint everything with this set of colors. I usually put some main colors and some additional colors which add some interesting effects. I'm not sure that I have a mixture of these colors because I change colors there kind of few times. This palette. This palette is interesting because it has mostly colors which are super granulating. It's Piemontite, Hematite, Lunar Blue. This one I think it is Ultramarine Blue, Burnt Sienna, and Yellow Ochre. I don't use yellow that much. I prefer muted yellows. If I'm using yellow, it's mostly either yellow ochre or raw sienna. And about orange, I don't like bright orange, so I usually put something more brownish, like burnt sienna, which is nice to mix with ultramarine blue or cobalt blue. And these three colors are just for the granulating effects. I take these colors when I want to get some granulation. I think these three are my favorite colors by Daniel Smith. This is Hematite Genuine, this is Pimentite, and this is Lunar Blue. I have another set of colors, this one. These colors are very interesting. They are very dark and moody. I definitely have a swatch with them. Yeah, here they are. This sketchbook where I used it a lot. I named this palette Dramatic Shadow or Dramatic Shades. And the main idea of this palette to get as many neutral grays as possible. And at the same time you need to have some bright accent, which could be Prussian blue or terracotta or even yellow. Here it is raw sienna. But as you can see here, lots of shades are very dark and moody. And if you mix three colors from this palette, you will get nice shades of gray. Let me find the example. Yeah, for example, this one I painted with this set. So you see that dark color I got by mixing these paints. I believe this, yeah, this one, this gray is the mixture of the Prussian blue and I guess Indian red. This is also an example, but here I added also some green. This is also the same set of colors, but here I also used brown ink. So mostly all the sketches in this sketchbook. Yeah, right here. I like how this set of colors combined with the brown ink. It's the crystal ink, Lamy crystal ink, the color topaz. And another one. Another one. This one. Yeah. So if I really need to add some bright colors, I sometimes take just color pencils. Here I added some yellow color and light blue. Yeah. Even this one is painted with the set of colors. So it gives us very moody effect. Let's take a look at this unusual set of colors. I have also a sketchbook with the swatch of this set. Here I just bought a few interesting colors like dark brown and gold brown. These are Winsor & Newton from the limited edition. I bought it on some sale at our local art store. And also I bought some pastel pinks and this pastel yellow. It's by Holbein and Shinhan. I decided to make this set of colors in one box. This box is from Crayola washable watercolor set. I think I bought it for $2 at Walmart. Took the colors out of the box and added my own colors. So this is one of my favorite boxes because it has big space, like full pen, and also if you take the regular pen, you can just put it inside like this, so you can change it. But also you can squeeze the colors right here. That's what I did. And yeah, it has space for the brush or for the pencil, so that's very convenient and pretty light. I like this box. And if I need just 8 colors, I sometimes use these boxes to make my palettes. And this is the colors which I used. I can show you some examples of the sketches I made with these colors. This one, for example. So even if it doesn't have any blues here, you can still draw something nice. Even sunset. I managed to sketch the sunset. Here I added green. This. I think that's it. And in another sketchbook I also have some sketches with these colors. I like to take it with me. Yeah, here's the swatch again. I like to take it with me. It works well on the tinted paper. This is the sketchbook by Honey with the cream paper. I really like this sketch. It's made with this set of colors and also with the brown ink by Lamy, which I mentioned before. This one as well. And yeah, no, this one is different, but I used some colors from this set and also added some blue colors. Okay. I also have this tiny cutie. That was the gift from one of my Instagram friends. And this box is made in Korea, if I'm not mistaken. And it's so light and small, so I can take it with me even in my pocket, in any pocket. So I always carry it with me with this brush and a small sketchbook. It has 8 colors. I want to change it, but currently that's what I got here. It's still very useful. So I made it a few years ago. So maybe I will change it a little bit in the future. I promised to share my opinion about Daniel Smith box. So this box I found not very convenient to use because this, I think I already broke it. It doesn't open flat, so it's not very convenient to mix the colors on this cover. But still it's very light and nice looking box. I don't recommend you to buy it because it's pretty expensive. Usually it sells with 6 colors. Here, 6 colors, which were in this box. I believe, if I remember correctly, this set called Shades of Blue or something like this. And I added some other colors. I used to have another palette. I don't have it anymore, but I used the colors from this palette to put in this box. Now I also change these 2 colors because I put them in my current palette. So these 2. This video already took long enough. In the next episode I will tell you about the idea how I create my palettes, and also I will show you my current watercolor palette. Thank you for watching and see you again soon. Bye!